I'm Victor Koo, founder and CEO of Youku.com, the leading video platform in China. Internet in China is already an indispensable part of the daily lives of the urban population in China. Out of the 1.3 billion people in China, the most recent statistics indicate there are already 384 million internet users, which makes it the biggest internet market in the world. The perception in the Western press about the areas of censorship in China are indeed present, but there are limited areas such as Tibet and Tiananmen Square. The whole issue of content monitoring and censorship in China is a very, very visible one. A lot of people talk about it, but I would argue that it's somewhat exaggerated. Yes, in terms of content monitoring in areas like inappropriate materials such as pornography and politically sensitive issues, there are very specific rules by the authorities. I think that this has been a very hot topic of late in terms of Google China considering to leave China. But since China is the largest internet market, I would assume that they would have to really seriously think about it before they do really make that decision. I think Google entered China back in the second half of 2005. And from a business operations standpoint, I believe Google's improved their operations quite materially over the last few years. And they've also brought a more open discussion to the whole area of internet. So in certain ways, I would think that they have achieved some of their goals. One thing we got to remember is that the internet anywhere around the world is a fast-moving industry. And a lot of companies, especially international companies, have had difficulties working in China. And what we've seen is for international internet companies, the issue of localization and empowerment of the local management has always been an issue. And one analogy is we call it kind of the Pacific Ocean gap, in the sense that when a decision needs to be made, if it needs to go across the Pacific Ocean and back, by the time it comes back and the decision is made, it's already too late. The professional media, as well as the amateur media, shall we say, I think the mix is quite different. I think, for example, in the US, professional film and television content, only a part of the content is now online. Whereas in China, I think a lot more proportion of professional media is already online available in websites like Youku. For example, we work with Nokia to deliver a fully interactive live concert where users actually get to interact with the singers. They can actually choose the camera angles where they are watching the concert itself. They can chat with the singers after they sing, as well as they can literally, virtually give them flowers, and then actually physically someone on the ground will actually present flowers to the singer. So people in the audience on the web actually will find that they are highly involved, which makes a very, very interactive experience for both the user as well as a very good sponsorship opportunity for the advertiser.